1001 Solve Problems in Engineering Mathematics, Day 2, number 86 to 90. So this is all about radical equation, evaluation of function, factorial, and LCM or least common multiple. Okay, so let's start with number 86. Okay, so solve for x from the given equation. Fourth root of 8 times cube root of 2 times square root of 8x equals 2. Okay, so let's answer this. So first step natin dito ay kailangan tanggalin natin lahat ng mga radical natin. So yung unang index natin ay fourth root. So dahil fourth root, para matanggal yung fourth root, i-raise natin both sides by 4. Okay, so raise natin both sides by 4. So itong 2, i-raise din natin ito sa 4. Okay? So ni-raise natin both sides by 4. So ibig sabihin makakancel na ang radical natin and then tsaka itong 4. Tapos yung right side naman natin ay magiging na siyang 2 to the 4th. So minsan nako-confuse yung iba, nagiging 2 times 4, nagiging 8. So mali po 'yon dahil ang 2 to the 4th ay equal sa 4 na factors of 2 yan. So ang sagot dapat dito ay 16. Okay? So rewrite lang natin ito, tinanggal lang yung 4th root. So we have 8 and then we have cube root of 2 times square root of 8x equals 2 to the 4th, that is equal to 16. So next natin, tanggalin muna natin si 8 by dividing both sides by 8. So divide both sides by 8. So cancel na ito. So natira na lang sa left is cube root of 2 times square root of 8x equals 16 divided by 8, that is equal to 2. So ngayon, tanggalin naman natin si index natin na 3. So erase natin both sides by 3 or i-cube natin ang both sides. Okay, so cube both sides para makancel na tong radical and then itong 3. So matitira na lang is 2 and then we have 2 times square root of 8x equals, so ito ay tatlong factor yan ng 2. So yan, 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So therefore we have 2 cube equals 8. Then next step, divide muna natin both sides by 2 para matitira na lang ay yung may square root. So cancel out na itong 2. So therefore we have square root of 8x is equal to 8 divided by 2, that is equal to 4. Okay, so dalawang step na lang. Tanggalin natin si square root. Para matanggal si square root ay erase natin both sides by 2 or square both sides, cancel the radical and the square. So we have 8x equals 4 squared. So we have 4 times 4, that is equal to 16. And then last step ay divide both sides by 8. So ayan na, masasolve na natin. X na lang ang natira. 16 divided by 8 equals 2. So therefore, the correct answer is letter B, 2. Okay, so next number 87. F of x equals 2x squared plus 2x plus 4. What is f of 2? So napakasimple nito, lahat ng x natin ay papalitan lang natin ng 2. Okay? So lahat ng x palitan ng 2. So we have f of 2 equals, ayan, palitan natin yang mga x natin. Ayan, tatlo yung x. Okay? So we have 2, palitan yung x ng 2, and then we have squared plus 2. And again, the value of x is 2 plus 4. Okay, so tapos simplify lang natin. I-apply natin syempre yung PEMDAS, unahin tong exponent. So 2 square, so that is equal to 4. So we have 2 times 4 plus, pwede natin isabay ito. 2 times 2, we have 4 plus 4. And then we have f of 2 is equal to 2 times 4, that is equal to 8 plus 4 plus 4. So final answer, f of 2 is equal to 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 4 is 16. So correct answer is letter B, 16. Next number 88. If n is any positive integer when n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 up to 3 to 1, so equal daw siya saan? Okay, so kailangan dito alamin muna natin yung definition ng factorial. Okay? So ang definition ng factorial, yan, factorial notation, ibig sabihin yan, n factorial equal ang n factorial sa n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 hanggang makarating tayo sa times 3 times 2 times 1. So ibig sabihin yan, for example, we have 6 factorial equal yan sa 6 times 5 times 4, times 3, times 2, times 1. Okay, so sa given natin, definition pala, pag n factorial, magsisimula tayo sa n. Then pababa ng pababa, subtract ng 1 hanggang makarating tayo sa 3 to 1. So sa given natin, we have n minus 1, instead sa n, nagsimula sa n minus 1. So n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 hanggang 3 to 1. Okay? So from the definition of factorial, kapag nagsimula tayo sa n factorial, so magsisimula lang tayo sa n tapos subtract lang tayo ng 1. Kapag nagsimula naman tayo sa n minus 1, o di syempre yung magiging expression natin dito sa left ay magiging naman siyang n minus 1 factorial. Dahil sa n minus 1 tayo nagsimula, imbis na dito sa n. So therefore, the correct answer is letter B, n minus 1 factorial. Okay, so next number 89. What is the least common multiple, LCM, of 15 and 18? So minsan may nalilito dito yung iba na pagpapalit nila tong least common multiple tsaka yung GCF, yung greatest common factor. Tandaan, pag sinabi nating multiple, mas malaki dapat yan sa dalawang number na 15 and 18 kasi nga multiple, ayan nyo, multiple. So, kailangan mas malaki yan sa 15 and 18. So, therefore, tanggal na sa pagpipilian natin si 3 and 5, si A and B. Mas malaki dapat. So, either 90 or 270 yung magiging sagot natin dyan. So, may iba't ibang way tayo or dalawang way para isolve ang least common multiple. Pwedeng isa-isahin natin yung mga factors niya. Isulat natin 15 tsaka 18. Yung sunod-sunod lang. So, sunod sa 15, so times 2, we have 30, and then we have 45, 60, 75, 90, and so on. So ito yung medyo matagal itong way na ito. So ganyan yung multiple, so isulat lang natin isa-isa. So madali itong 15, itong 18, medyo mahirap na no? So we have 18, we have next is 36. So 36 plus 18, ano na ang susunod dyan? So that is 54. And then add lang tayo ng add ng 18, 54 plus 18. So, ano nung next dyan? 54 plus 18. So, we have 72. And then next, 72 plus 18 is 90. Tapos, kung ano yung unang maulit. So, ano yung unang mauulit? Yan, kaya nga common, least common multiple. So, ang sagot natin ay 90. So, ito yung isang way, isusulat nyo yung multiple. Pero matagal yan, lalo na kapag yung numbers ay malalaki. So itong given natin 15 and 18 maliit lang kaya okay lang itong technique na to. Kapag malaki yung numbers, ito yung mas magandang technique, i-factor lang natin. So 15 and then 18 i-factor lang natin, prime factors. Ang 15 ay 5 times 3 prime factors or yung may common sa kanila. Tapos ang 18 naman ay 6 times 3. Pwede nang hindi i-factor itong 6 ng 3 times 2. Kung prime factor, itong 6 magiging 3 and 2 pa. So kinuha ko lang 5 and 3 and 6 and 3 tapos yung common. So magiging LCM na natin dito, yung common isang beses lang natin isusulat. Tapos yung hindi common sa kanila, yung 5 and 6, i-multiply natin. Dun sa common, isang beses lang. So LCM is 3 times 5 times 6. So therefore, equal na siya sa 3 times, unahin natin itong 6 times 5 is 30 times 3 is 90. Okay, so yan yung dalawang way ng pag-solve ng least common multiple. Yung iba naman, ganito ang ginagawa, i-divide lang natin dito, isulat natin yung 15 and 18, tapos mag-isip kayo ng number na divisible yung 15 and 18, that is equal to 3. Then divide natin, 15 divided by 3 is 5, 18 divided by 3 is 6, tapos i-multiply natin lahat yan. So we have 3 times 5 times 6 equal pa rin sa 90. Okay, so yan yung tatlong way para mag-solve ng least common multiple. Next number 90. What is the lowest common factor? Yung 89 natin multiple, ito naman factor. Okay? So kakaiba ito kasi lowest common factor. Kadalasan highest common factor or yung greatest common divisor, GCF o greatest common factor or greatest common divisor. Okay, so ito naman lowest. Ang lowest natin syempre 1, pero yung 1 pag hindi nakasama yung 1, so ano yung pwedeng maging lowest dito? So doon pa lang pag sinabing lowest, mas mababa dapat sa 10 tsaka 32. So doon pa lang pwede na pala nating masagutan. Dahil yung 320, pwede ito multiple. 180 and 90 multiple din. So ang pwede na maging sagot dito dahil factor ang hinahanap, lowest common factor. So pwede na palang hindi isolve to. Letter B na agad yung sagot natin dito. 2. Kasi yun lang yung lowest common factor. Tandaan kapag factor, mas mababa sa dalawang given. Pwedeng yung 10 or yung mas mababa sa 10, 32 and 10. So mas mababa sa 10 dapat. So nasa choices 10, 2 lang yung sagot. So ito na automatic yung sagot. Okay, so lowest common factor, i-factor lang natin. So we have 10 and 32. Common prime factors natin, ang 10 ay 5 times 2. Tapos ang 32 ay prime factors natin, yan ay 5 2. Okay? So pag minultiply natin ang 5 2, that is equal to 32. So lowest common factor, yung common lang sa kanila. So parehas silang merong 2. So yun ang magiging lowest common factor natin. Or ito rin yung magiging greatest common factor nila kasi wala nang ibang common sa kanila. Okay, so the correct answer is letter B, 2. Okay, so that's all. So thank you for watching and kita-kita po tayo sa susunod, number 91 to 95. So good luck po sa lahat na nagre-review. Bye-bye and God bless.